You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
What's up, Black and White sports fans? John Matrix here, and I am back with another video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also, check out the merch. 15% off anything in our merch store if you use the discount code Gina Rotz. Boy, my last video I put out, man, about one LeBron fraud James took off and launched, man, because LeBron James now is in a bunch of hot water. He is absolutely getting destroyed for trying to smear the name and reputation of a police officer in his home state of Ohio. And it's actually, I believe, Columbus, Ohio at that. LeBron James is a fraud. LeBron James is a racist, and he is being exposed because he is doing it to himself, folks. He is absolutely doing it to himself. And now Twitter has come to destroy LeBron James. And it's also blue check marks, too, that have absolutely come out and destroyed LeBron James. Now, you'd be thinking that the blue check marks, they'll probably be the woke ones. Nah, these blue check marks brought the heat and crushed LeBron James. But first, guys, before we get into that, make sure you guys go over to blackandwhitenetwork.com, sign up and become a member today. We have a bronze plan, we have a silver plan. We post private videos there just for the members on our website because we want to get away from Big Tech, man. Big Tech doesn't like the videos that we put out. So if you sign up for the silver plan, you actually get to be on a panel with me and Rhodes for live streams. That's going to be starting here really, really soon within the next couple of weeks, folks. And if you can't actually do any of that, just consider giving a one-time donation to the website to help support us as we try to get away from Big Tech and the far left overlords. So guys, let's get into this, guys. LeBron James actually put out a tweet, man, and he pretty much, put the police officer that shot Ma'Khia Bryant in Columbus, Ohio, put him on blast saying, "You're Nets," as in you're the Nets' Derek Chauvin. You're going down in flames, putting the man's career and life in danger. And LeBron James was called out. Everybody now is destroying LeBron James. For one thing, he took down the tweet, because he's a coward. LeBron James doesn't actually think for himself, folks. So LeBron James now has given a reply as to the reason why he took down the tweet. And boy, Twitter showed him no mercy at all. Check this out, guys. LeBron James here, and I'm going to make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see it a little bit better. LeBron James said, "I'm so damn tired of seeing black people killed by the police. I took the tweet down because it's being used to create more hate. This isn't about one officer. It's about the entire system, and they always use our words to create more racism. I am so desperate for more accountability." Well, LeBron James, you dumbass, man. You're supposed to be a guy that you say you do your homework. Obviously, you didn't do your homework, man, because the girl that was shot, she was actually going for the kill shot on the other girl. Black on black crime. LeBron James is perfectly okay with black on black crime as long as a police officer does not do it, because LeBron James is a racist. LeBron James is a bigot. And I'm going to say that in every single video that I put out about LeBron James. But however, man, it did not go over well on Twitter. The blue check marks are destroying LeBron James, destroying him. But Aubrey Huff, former MLB player, two-time World Series champion, this is what he had to say about LeBron James. He said, "Hey, King James, go fuck yourself for doxing a police officer for just doing his job. I bet if that was your son about to get stabbed, you'd be singing a different tune, you piece of shit. You're a huge reason the NBA is down 80% in viewership within the last year." Wow. Aubrey Huff is 100% correct. He has put LeBron James on blast. It's nice to actually see, athletes and former athletes, call out LeBron James finally. Because one thing that's been lacking, man, when it comes to all this woke social justice garbage, not enough athletes actually coming out and destroying LeBron James. But however, there's other blue check marks, man. They're not letting LeBron James forget about China. Check this out. Curtis Huck says, way to think you can tweet your way out of this. You've only 4 minutes more hating, trying to have people of different races come to hate each other. By the way, any thoughts on the Chinese Communist Party putting Muslims in concentration camps? You can see it right here, man. That is the Uyghur Muslims. You know, LeBron James has no problem with China whatsoever, and they use slave labor. But let's continue on here. Another person says, honestly, stuff like this tweet right here is why I stopped watching the NBA, just like millions of other Americans. Absolutely. Another person says, I'm so damn tired of your ignorant, uneducated, subjective opinions that only further divide and do nothing to solve actual problems we are facing. Now, here is another blue check mark here. Says this about one LeBron James. Let me tell you about the, quote, the system, LaFraud. There were 11 police shootings of unarmed black men in 2019. While the high rate, black males make up 26% of police shootings and 26% of arrests. There is no hate. People are tired of lies, as in liars like one LaChana James. Another blue check mark. Man, the blue check marks are coming out of the woodworks to destroy LeBron James. He says, maybe we could take your courage more seriously if you find the time to untangle yourself from one of the most brutal regimes in the world, talking about the Chinese Communist Party. Right now, it's harder to hear you through the noise of those dollar bills dropping all around you. Because LeBron James loves that Chinese dollar, man. Loves it. But he likes to push racism here because LeBron James is a racist. Another blue check mark here. Research the real numbers and don't be a useful idiot. It's not just white cops. It's not just law enforcement either. You are creating more racism by amplifying the 1% and not the 99%. Let's talk LA, Chicago, Cleveland. I'm running for Congress in Sacramento. Let's talk. Another blue check mark here. You have zero risk of being held accountable for what you do or say, though. I can go on and on, man, but Twitter has unleashed on one LaFraud, LaChana, LaWote James. I believe, man, this is the most heat I've actually seen LeBron face, because he didn't even really face this kind of criticism when it came to the whole China thing with Daryl Morey, when he actually said that Daryl Morey wasn't educated. Daryl Morey, probably the smartest person in the NBA, and LeBron James said he wasn't educated. Come on, man. LeBron James is a puppet of Joe Biden and the Socialist Democrats. LeBron James is a puppet and a mouth for Communist China. He supports all of that. Think of this, man. Why did Communist China actually come back and put the NBA games back in China? It's because the NBA alienated Americans. That's why I believe their ratings will never, ever recover, because they have the dumbest person, the useful idiot in one LaChana James, who hates the police. He hates white people, man. He is a racist. He is a punk. That's all I have to say about one LaChana James. It is nice to see people out there now on Twitter destroying LeBron James for his take. It was probably the worst possible take LeBron James has ever put out there, and LeBron James makes a lot of bad takes. Everything LeBron James says is completely dumb because he is an idiot. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, make sure you guys go over to blackandwhitenetwork.com, grab a bronze or silver membership over there, man, because we unleashed the hammer on there. No holds barred. Those videos are like 30 plus minutes long every time we put up a video on the website. We're giving our members their money's worth over there. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.